Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So I just got in the mail the brand new concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. So excited she has come out with a new concealer. She had the Magic Concealer and I had it. However, the top was the sponge and it worked great early on, but then it got clumpy and I ended up just throwing it away, which was a shame. So now this one seems to be promising. Now you can see I got 3 shades because it was kind of confusing online. So I ended up getting 3 shades to see which one works for me. So I'm gonna go over them today and try it out. So the 3 shades that I got are, you'll see here, 3 Fair, 4 Fair, and 4.5 Fair. One of the things on the website was there was no like swatches. Usually you'll see a picture of swatches and there really wasn't, and that kind of made it confusing. They had pictures of women that were wearing the concealer, but it really didn't give you much. So I just was really unsure and I just decided to get 3. So the 3 Fair is a fair shade with pink undertones. The 4 Fair is a fair shade with neutral undertones. And then the 4.5 Fair is a fair shade with peach undertones. So let's go ahead and do some comparisons. Okay, so I'm going to do some swatches just on my arm here so you can see. We're going to start with 3 Fair. This is the one with the pink undertones. So that is 3 Fair. Now the 4 Fair is neutral undertones. So this is going to be the 4 Fair. Definitely a little darker. And finally, the 4.5 Fair is the fair with peach undertones. And interesting enough, it is a little bit lighter than the neutral. Now in the fair shade range, there is one more, 3.5, which is fair with yellow undertones, which I knew I didn't need. And then there's 1 and 2. They're also fair, but if you read the descriptions, it says one of my fairest shades in 1 is neutral and 2 has pink undertones. So those seem to be much lighter. These are all within the same color family. They just have different undertones. So this is the pink undertone. This is 3, 4 is neutral, and 4.5 is peach. I am going to try the 4.5 today with the peach undertone. I'm not wearing any, the Magic. I'm not going to do the Magic Vanish. I'm just going to do the concealer. Typically I do put a color corrector. So I'm going to do the 4.5, see how it works. That's the one I'm going to test. And I'm probably, I'm keeping all 3, but I definitely can make any of them work. The 3 is definitely one I would use if I wanted to brighten up my eyes or if I was going out or doing something, definitely maybe on camera. And then the neutral one is probably something I could use to color correct or color cover up blemishes, or I could go a shade darker. But that kind of gives you an idea. As far as the foundation, if you want to color match me, in Charlotte Tilbury, I wear 5 Cool. So that is the shade that I wear in the Airbrush Flawless foundation. So, but I'm gonna try 4.5 today. So reading a little bit about the concealer, it says that brighten, smooth, and lift the look of your eyes and face with the new Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer, a hydrating concealer with a medium buildable coverage and 16-hour wear and 10% active skincare ingredients. Now I don't use makeup to get skincare ingredients. It's always nice to have, but I don't get my skincare from my makeup. And use it to conceal, correct, and contour. So they are promoting this where you can also get a darker shade to contour. I didn't do that. I might do that in the future. I have seen some of the tutorials that Charlotte Tilbury has been posting, and they've been doing some live tutorials. I think it's a really cool concept because I think using concealer is a great way to do that. This is a Science and Color Radiant Liquid Concealer that brightens, smooths, and lifts the look of your complexion infused with hydrating hyaluronic acid, pore refining niacinamide, brightening, radiance boosting golden vitamin C, and vegan collagen to improve the look of your skin every time you wear it. It's like shapewear for the eyes and face, the power of a concealer, the power of an eye cream. Dark circles appeared reduced by 40%. So again, I typically use the Magic Vanish. I'm not going to use that today, but I mean, I think it looks great. I like the consistency of it. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. I hate Shape Tape. I hate it. You know, any mid 40s, you're not going to like Shape Tape, at least for me. So this is definitely a little thicker, but it's not too thin where I feel it's going to give you some coverage. It also seems to dry down. Like I didn't set this, and obviously it's pretty thick, but it's drying down pretty well. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna look under the eye. So let's get started. Okay, so here is the applicator. And if you remember the applicator from the Magic Concealer, it was that sponge, which was awful. And I ended up having to take it off, and it made the concealer go bad. So the concealer was great in the beginning, but the applicator made the concealer literally go bad and was chunky, and then I just never reached for it. So I ended up throwing mine out because it got too thick, and it didn't really work anymore. So I like that this is a traditional type of applicator, and so far I like it. It's pretty thin. I didn't put any sort of primer under my eyes. I just put my Magic Cream. So just typical what I would normally do when applying my makeup. But so far, I like the coverage. Okay, so the concealer is on. This is how it's looking. It seems like you have to kind of work pretty fast with it. It seems to be drying down pretty fast. I typically set my concealer, but I might not because I don't think it might need it. So I'm gonna test it out, but I wanted to go ahead and do quick putting the swatches on my face to kind of get a feel, so you can get a feel. So let's see, here is the 3 Fair. This is the 4 Fair. And then last is going to be the 4.5. So the 3 Fair is the one with the pink undertones, 4 is the neutral, and 4.5 is the peach undertones. So 4 is actually a little darker than the other 2. So I will probably use that one to correct blemishes, but I decided to go with 4.5 under my eyes. I could definitely use 3 if I wanted to probably brighten a little bit. Right now, since I'm not using the Magic Vanish, I'm gonna use 4.5, which has the peach undertones, which I don't have really black, under eyes or dark under eyes, but I do use that. So, but those are the colors. Again, they're all pretty much the same shade range. Once you get to 5, it's a medium color. So I think the Fair was good. I heard that they were light, but I think these work well for me. So I'm gonna go finish my makeup and come back and give some thoughts. Okay, so I am back, and I have to tell you, I am so far very impressed. I did not put powder. I always put powder under my eyes, but I wanted to see how it wore without powder. I'll probably do some more testing, but I'm gonna wear it today, kind of see how it lasts throughout the day, see how it creases. Now it's creasing a little bit, but I'm 46 years old. It's gonna crease. It is what it is. But all concealers crease on me because, again, I'm 46. But so far, I really like how it looks. It's very thin. It's set. So I am going to, it is currently 11 a.m. So I am going to wear this throughout the day. I've got some filming to do. I'm gonna wear this throughout the day, and then come back probably 8-9 hours, see how it's lasting, and see what my final thoughts are. Okay, so I am back, and it is 8:51, if you can see that. So I've actually been wearing it for almost 10 hours. Didn't do a lot of anything strenuous. I was in the house doing things. I meant to work out, never worked out. I filmed a lot, and really didn't do much, but 10 hours, and I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. I never set it with powder. So I set my face with powder, but I never set my under eyes with powder, and kind of come in, and the coverage looks great. Now, I didn't get to test it in, I didn't film anything. I meant to film in the sunlight with my iPhone and I didn't, but I am really impressed. Again, I'm 46, things get into my lines and wrinkles, but this is probably one of the better concealers that I've used in a very long time. I'm really impressed. So I used 4.5 under my eyes. That is the one with the peach undertone. The 4 is the neutral undertone, is actually looks to be a little bit darker. That's the one I'll probably use on my face to cover any blemishes. And then the 3 is the one with the pink undertone, which is it's probably the lightest, but not by much, but definitely is one that I would use to maybe highlight, to if I want to brighten, maybe mix the two together. I'm definitely keeping all 3. I'm not going to be returning them, but I'll definitely use, I'll make good use of them. I am curious now to try this as a contour. I'm really curious. I was going to order it and then I decided not to, but I am really curious to possibly use it as a contour. So maybe not doing it really right away, but I'm curious how to use it as a contour because I think it's a really, really good concealer. It is a solid concealer. Now, it does run $33. Right now, I think it's only available on charlottetilbury.com. I do have a promo code. It is below. Now, if you've never ordered on charlottetilbury.com, it will save you 15% off your first order. After that, I don't think it works for anything. I'm not sure, but you can try it, right? You can't try, you do have to use the link though that I below. So you have to use my link and my code in order to see if it works. But that's it. I am very impressed. I'm going to keep testing this and we'll probably do like a monthly either favorites or roundup. I probably will do that for the month of September. Because it's the end of August and I won't have enough time to try it out. But so far, really impressed. So happy that she came out with a new concealer because the concealer was lacking. And I wonder if it was more the packaging, and you really don't know. But so far, really impressed with this one. 2 thumbs up, Charlotte. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye, everyone.